What is the worst movie franchise of all time? My problem isn't with the first Cars movie. I really loved the first Cars movie. It had a cool main character who showed growth throughout the movie and was interesting to watch. It had great action that made sense with the storyline. It had a sweet love story that didn't take over the plot of the movie. And finally, it had an exciting ending that made sense with the movie. Cars 2, however, took a slightly different approach. I believe Pixar owes me an apology for Cars 2. When I searched up Cars 2 while doing research for this video, this is what I saw. Why is Cars 2 so bad? Why did Cars 3 ignore Cars 2? And who is the main character in Cars 2? I'll be answering all of these, but I want to focus on the third one for now. The main character is, you guessed it, Nope, it's Tow Mater. It's Tow Mater. I mean, we were okay with Tow Mater in the first movie, but no one wanted to see more of him. I don't know how they thought why or how they thought we wanted to see more of Tow Mater. We did see some of Lightning McQueen's story, but we just saw more of Tow Mater's. Like, we saw some racing, but we saw more weird action spy stuff. There's no reason the sequel to a racing movie needed to be about spies. I'm showing you two clips here, and you probably remember the spy clip, but you probably don't remember the racing clip, and that's because they really just wouldn't focus on racing. I'll admit some of the spy clips were cool, but I just didn't feel like I needed to see them. I didn't feel like they had any relevance to Lightning McQueen's story, and that's who I thought this movie should have been about, not Mater. I feel like we should have seen his story in the international racing, but instead we saw cars exploding. About cars exploding, they had a weirdly high death count in this movie. I saw a video, I'll link it below, but it was someone measured the death count in Cars 2, and apparently a lot of cars died. I mean, just watch this one on the bottom. He's about to kill like 30 cars. And then it's just really not addressed that he just committed mass caricide. Once again, I want to state that we see both of these things happening, the racing and the spy stuff, but we're more focused on Mater's spy journey. Like, look, even in the racing, the racing is only here to show the spy plot. The racing is not a main part of this movie. It is a sideline. Also, Cars 2 is violent. We went over this. I found the channel. It's Leo Blackfire. You should check it out. And it's called the Cars 2 Kill Count. 19 cars die in this movie. Although, I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, that could have been more than 19 cars. So I think we've gone over most of these. But why did Cars 3 ignore Cars 2? No one's really answered that. Like, Finn McMissile and that other chick, we just don't see them in Cars 3. Whereas all the cars from the first one showed up again. I think the final problems with Cars 3 were too much Mater, not enough racing, and McQueen was unrelated to the outcome of the movie. McQueen was a side plot. Nothing he did mattered in the end, really, to the movie. Cars 3. The positives were no Mater, lots of racing, McQueen is a main character. But it was boring and had no growth for McQueen. It also made me cry.
Hey McQueen, you alright? Listen, don't you worry, pal. You had a good run. Enjoy your retirement. Storm takes back the lead.
Unbelievable! McQueen is fading! McQueen is fading! Fading fast!
No.
I actually liked the ending of Cars 3. I thought it was a perfect wrap up to the story of McQueen. However, I just thought Cars 3 was boring to watch. Don't get me wrong, Cars 3 is miles better than Cars 2, but I hated watching McQueen show off the arrogance he showed in the first movie all over again. It showed that there wasn't any real character growth in the first movie, which wasn't I didn't like to watch because I thought they should have continued with his character growth instead of pushing him back to the beginning all over again. Overall, I don't actually hate Cars 3 that much. I just hate Cars 2 so much, it ruins the entire trilogy for me. I just can't even bear to watch it. Although, with that in mind, I think the Cars 3 creators could have done a better job by maybe making Lightning McQueen choose to retire and spend the movie looking for a replacement rather than being stubborn and arrogant the entire movie. It just kind of it made me sad because we saw him go from the cocky young racer in the first movie to being mature after meeting his friends and Radiator Springs, but then in the third movie he was just as cocky and arrogant, and I didn't enjoy that. I felt like we should have seen more of his previous character growth shown. I feel like at this point I've got to stop complaining about the Cars movies. So, thanks for watching. I'm gonna link below all the channels that I used to find information for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.